So Spirit Crusher plays today at Edgefest here in Dresden. So, well, I thought we could start if you could tell me a bit about the band Spirit Crusher.
So Spirit Crusher is a vegan straight edge band. We started in 2015, so it's been a while. And we have, over the years, we put out a demo, we put out a 7-inch and an LP. And so the band has been in this lineup since the beginning, so it's kind of cool that a group of friends, we managed to do cool stuff for us over the years together and share the memories and share those moments, experiences and so on. So yeah, that's what Spirit Crush is about, and we're working on new material as of right now, which is gonna be out in the future. Yeah.
Okay, as you said, you're a straight edge band and you've been around for a while now. So what are your songs about, the old and upcoming?
So the songs, the band is a vegan straight edge band, as I said. So this is as persons, this is something very important to look after yourself, but also to look out for others. So this is something I tend to address in the lyrics. So it's not about being vegan or being straight edge. It's more like the human experience in a way, and taking like the experience you have as a human being and all the experiences you make in life, and take them and also sometimes process them, negative thoughts, but also good aspects, things you learn along the way. Sometimes observations in terms of bit politics, where I would say, but mostly from all my lyrics more or less are from a very personal standpoint. But it seems like that's how I approach it. But they tend to have a more also outside view in them. Yeah.
Yeah, where do you draw inspiration for the lyrics and music, and what are the important issues for you or themes?
I think as of right now, as I said, the lyrics, I draw inspiration from my personal experiences, what I see and read and observe in the news, what friends tell me, the experience of friends, families, and others. They influence me. So it's not like I take this and this is going to be the lyric about that. But it's just like you have this as a general influence, and then our musical influences are like very varied, because we're 5 individuals and we all like have different tastes in music. And so several of us, they like hip hop, others like very let's say mellow, laid back stuff like Townsend's End and things like that. So this is like all over the place, and obviously as we're a hardcore band, we also have we start with like classic New York hardcore. This is something that's important, but in terms of vibe and message, a band like Inside Out, for example, is also like a massive influence and spirit in some way, because they embody, for me or for us, embody something that the energy you have to bring if you want to address things that are urgent to you as a human being and as a band in general. Yeah.
Yeah, Whispers Against the Roar of the World came out 2019, and you mentioned that the new music is in the works. So what kind of musical direction are you taking?
I think for us, we stay. It's not like, okay, we are reinventing ourselves. We have to do something completely different. But I think for us, I think over the years you incorporate different influences. Obviously, you also, we like to keep. Let's say we like to. I think it depends a bit, because over the past three years we took some time to write songs, so this gave us a way as an outlet of some sorts to work on new material, and I think that's how we kind of approach it in a way. Yeah. So it's not a completely new direction, but I think some aspects will be new. But it's gonna be for people who like the previous record, it's gonna be I think they will recognize a lot of elements that we already did on the previous records will be kind of like in our way incorporated in the new music as well, with a bit of new aspects to it. Yeah.
Yeah, the world has been changing a bit, or a bit more in the last few years. So, how have you been working on new music as a band?
So we live in different places. So we were located in three different cities, so to speak, and that makes songwriting for us obviously not super easy because there's more logistics involved. And we found that this time we took like really dedicated weekends where we spent time together in a very concentrated setting, and that's how we worked on songs. So we had riffs and song ideas, then maybe some lyric ideas already. We brought them and we wrote songs or finished song sketches, made them into demo songs, and from there developed final songs. Yeah, and so this was. Compared to previous records, was for us a new approach and also a very satisfying one because we were more or less everybody was all the time involved in all aspects of the songwriting, which makes it a completely communal experience for everybody. So that's kind of cool. This was really a nice and satisfying experience.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you are a straight edge vegan band. So, what does straight edge mean to you?
To me as a person, straight edge is like something that is essentially something fundamental for me because my path to straight edge was like I didn't ever like start drinking as a youth, so I was always an outsider, and at some point I found something, and I didn't realize. When I was younger, I never thought there would be people who wouldn't also drink because it's such a common thing. And for me, it was like game changing in some way when I realized there are other people who approach things similarly to me. They might come from different directions. They might come from substance abuse, or they might come from bad experience or good experiences, and might make a change for themselves. But yeah, that's fundamentally for me. It's like for me, straight edge is something fundamental, but it's also something that is more or less just a starting point for me. So straight edge is something. It's the first step, but this is only for yourself, but it should be a starting point to go more out towards people and have a focus on other people as well and look out for other living beings as well. So straight edge is the starting point, but it's not the end of it for me.
Okay, from your point of view, how is the scene in Germany or Europe at the moment?
I think I can only speak for the bubble we're living in because it's even though hardcore is like we think about it as one scene, it's like a lot of small sub scenes, and just like we're here today in Dresden, it's like a lot of bands from all over the place in Europe coming together, kids from all over Europe coming together. So I think when I look at it from that angle, I think it's at a very good point. And kids are discovering hardcore differently. Young kids are discovering hardcore and straight edge then, and also things like animal rights discover those things for them, those topics for them. And I think it's at a good point. So I think if you're too dogmatic about it, then or say, okay, it looks bad, it's in a bad shape or something, that will be completely wrong. And I think there's a lot of potential, and a lot of young kids are really eager, and they take it as their own and make it their own. So yeah.
Yeah, for the end, I thought maybe we could take a look back a bit. As you said, you've been around for a while, and let's say until your first demo in 2015. So, how were the first years? What are like the first memories that come back?
The first memories is like I think when we did the demo songs, it was like we started out with something that felt right for us at the moment. And the demo, somehow we had the luck that the demo struck a nerve or struck a chord with a lot of people, our friends were really receptive to it. So we have really over the years have a steady group of kids that influence new kids as well, that have been like really like part of this community with being with us together in a lot of moments. So we've come to make a lot of friends over the years, and this is something that's really beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, that's.
Okay, thank you so much, and break a leg tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks for taking the time to asking the questions. Thank you.
Concept of flame, trigger reaction, control the game. You can't predict the future.